This weekend, a one-woman show will be taking the stage at the Public Theater in Lewiston. The play is called Every Brilliant Thing, and it opens tomorrow.
Despite tackling some pretty tough subject matter like depression and suicide, Tara Flanagan, who plays the one and only character, says the show is a comedy and there really is something for everyone.
I think that you will leave the theater with a renewed sense of community, with a renewed sense of joy, and also a renewed sense of awareness that our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our family members may need us. If we are struggling, we might have a renewed sense that people are there to help us.
Why is the show called Every Brilliant Thing?
So our lead character in the play, her mother is suffering from depression when she is young. And because she is little, she thinks that the way to help her mother is to catalog a list of every brilliant thing she can think of in the world. Big things, small things, funny things, absurd things. And that is her childlike way of seeking to help her mother. But in doing so, it helps her connect with everything that is beautiful about the world.
And it's just you, well, we have chairs here because the audience is actually part of the show as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
They are. So first of all, I just want to let people know that it is not frightening. It is not scary. I am an introvert, and if I were in an audience and an actor pulled me up on stage, I might be very, very nervous. This play is not about making fun of anybody or making anybody uncomfortable. You can participate or not participate to the degree that you are comfortable. You are always given a choice. We have chairs on the stage and we have chairs in the audience, the setup that you're used to, so that we can all create community together.
Have you ever done a show where the audience is right there with you on stage?
I have another solo show, but nothing that dealt so directly with the audience and nothing where I needed to kind of turn the reins over to them and let them give their input into the story. Anytime I get nervous or I'm seeking to like steer an audience member, it shuts it down. And if I just breathe and I'm brave and I let them kind of take us where we're going, and I follow their lead, it just opens the play up, and then it makes the play magical and alive in ways that I could never have manipulated on my own.
Yeah, and you mentioned this is a solo show. You've done others in the past. Does it make it more challenging when it is just you on stage?
Yes, and I have to say, rehearsing a solo show is the hardest thing.
Why?
Because then you're just putting all of the energy out, but none of it is coming back. And so it is incredibly difficult. And I'm nervous about the audience showing up because I'm nervous to look a stranger in the eyes and talk to them.
Yeah.
But then when the audience is there, they do so much of the lifting for me. They give me so much energy back, and then I can kind of ride on that wave, and then together we figure out where the show's going. So it makes me nervous, but ultimately it is so much easier when the audience is there.
Gratitude seems to be a key word in the show and in what unfolds. Is there something specifically that you are grateful for?
Yes. Well, the first time I worked on this play was 6 years ago, and that was before COVID. And I was really used to being in a room with people, really used to rehearsing in person, really used to being live and in person. And I thought I was grateful for it, but there's nothing like having something taken away from you to realize how grateful you are for it. And then COVID in general, we just got so cut off from each other. We sequestered ourselves in our homes, which felt comforting, but actually allowed for things like anxiety to build. And so getting to come back to this story with a new sense of how important it is to gather in community, to be able to breathe the same air, to be able to look each other in the eyes, even if it makes us nervous, to know that that is what's going to feed us and help us stay resilient and strong and healthy. I'm so grateful.
If you would like to sit in one of those chairs on stage with Tara, tickets are $20 per person. We have more info about tickets and seating on our website and app. Every Brilliant Thing at the Public Theater runs this weekend and next.
And we'll